Welcome to the homework for Module 1, The Power of Listening. What you're about to practice may look simple, but it's one of the fastest ways to change what keeps repeating in your relationships. This is a library of tools. You don't need to do everything at once, but you do need to practice something. Pick one tool that feels most relevant, repeat it a few times this week, and notice what shifts. If it helps, open the written text under this video and follow along as I speak. It's easier than trying to memorize everything. The more you practice, the more you get. And one important reminder, even when a tool is described with another person, it still applies to you. The other person is a mirror that helps you see your own triggers, beliefs, and patterns. That is where your power returns. Here we go. Exercise 1. Listening on the breath. Purpose. Return the mind to here and now without being pulled into the other person's emotions. When to use it? Before any important conversation, or when you feel in a rush, anxiety, or agitation. How to do it? Before you begin, quietly say to yourself, I'm here to hear. During the conversation, keep a small portion of attention on your breathing. Feel the inhale, feel the exhale. Do not interrupt, do not fix, do not treat. And at the end, say one validating phrase and ask one opening question. Result. You stayed present and set the tone of the conversation. Exercise 2. Presence calibration. 2 scenes. Purpose. Understand what helps you stay present. Time. About 6 to 8 minutes alone. How to do it? Choose 2 situations from the last week or 10 days. Scene A, where you stayed present. Scene B, where you did not, where the conversation went into defense or autopilot. For each scene, write 4 short points. Context. What was the topic and who was it with? My actions. Did I interrupt or not? Did I summarize meaning? Did I name emotion? Did I pause before answering? Body. Breathing open or tight? Shoulders relaxed or tense? Speech steady or fast? Results inside me. Clearer or not? Calmer or not? Ready for a step or not? Then write your conclusion for the next conversation. One thing to do. One habit not to do. Result. You have one concrete tool to practice and one habit to stop. Exercise 3. Conscious listening journal. First person. Purpose. Notice your pattern and return choice to yourself. How to do it? After a conversation, answer in writing. Where was I present and where did my mind drift away? Which one or 2 actions helped me stay present? Breath, pause, gaze, posture. Where did I feel pulled to fix and how did I hold the format? What did the other person reflect in me? What pattern? What incompletion? What charge? Then answer these 2 questions. What would have to be true about me or about the world for me to feel this way right now? What would I have to believe for this situation and experience to unfold exactly like this? Finish with one small, concrete step for next time. It must be in your control. It must be observable. It must have a time. Result. You have 2 answers from the formulas and one small next step. Exercise 4. The 2 questions in everyday life. Purpose. Use reflection not only in conversations, but anytime something unpleasant happens or something does not go the way you want. Because reality mirrors your signal. How to do it? When you feel triggered, disappointed, rejected, or anxious, ask, what would have to be true about me or about the world for me to feel this way right now? What would I have to believe for this situation and experience to unfold exactly like this? Then write the belief you discover in one sentence. If you want, write a new belief you choose instead, also in one sentence. Result: you find the not faster and return to choice. Exercise 5A. Second person mapping. The inner world of the other. Purpose. See what the other person may need and see what belief in you is supporting this scene. Stop automatic reactions and prepare for a calmer, real conversation. Time. About 7 to 10 minutes alone. Speak out loud or record on voice memo. This is an inner practice, not something you read to the person directly. How to do it? Take a few calm breaths. Set the intention. I'm here to hear. Then speak in second person, as if you are describing their inner world. You feel, you want, you are afraid of, you need, but you stay silent. You believe that, so you react like this. If you received, you would feel. Keep it simple and present tense. If you drift into accusation, return to breath and restart with you feel. Then turn to yourself. For me to meet this, it would have to be true in me that I choose instead. Then write 1 or 2 opening questions you can ask later. Result: you have 1 or 2 hypotheses about their needs and 1 question to test softly. Exercise 5B. First person from their side, deep empathy. Purpose: feel their logic and needs more strongly. Reduce your defense and increase the accuracy of validation. Time: about 7 to 10 minutes alone. Speak out loud or record on voice memo. This is an inner practice, not something you read to the person directly. How to do it? Take a few calm breaths. Set the intention. I will enter their position to understand. Then speak in first person as if you are them. I feel, I want, I'm afraid of, I need, but I stay silent. I believe that, so I react like this. If I received, I would feel. Keep it short, simple, present tense. If you get stuck, return to I feel. Then exit the role and turn to yourself. For me, to meet this, it would have to be true in me that, what do I believe right now if I'm experiencing this like this? I choose instead. Prepare 1 validating phrase and 1 or 2 opening questions. Result: you have 1 validating phrase and 1 or 2 questions you are ready to ask. Exercise 6. Validation templates. Remember, validation is not agreement. Validation is, I hear that this is true for you. Use these templates. Meaning reflection. I hear that for you, this is about emotion marking. I hear fear, anger, sadness, tiredness, loneliness. Accuracy check. Did I get you right here? Normalization. It makes sense you feel this way after. Boundaries with care. I want to fully hear first and then I'll share my side. Support request. What would support you right now? Need focus. Which need is not being met right now? Validation without agreement. I hear that for you it is like this. Mini rule. After validation, do not use the word but. Pause or use the word and. When to use? Before your opinion, when the person is emotionally charged. When you feel the urge to fix. Exercise 7. Opening questions for any difficult conversation. Use questions like these. What is the most important thing for you right now? What do you want me to definitely understand? Which need is not being met right now? What would support you in the next hour or day? If you remove fear or shame, what do you actually want? Result. You get one or two clear signals about what matters and what step is possible. Optional micro tool. Goodwill reset before contact. Before you interact with someone, take one breath and imagine giving them a literal gift. Something small they would genuinely appreciate. A gift, a coffee, flowers, a small box of chocolates, a warm thank you, a sincere compliment. You are choosing the state you bring. This keeps your listening clean and reduces defensiveness. Partner and group practice block. If you have a partner or you are practicing in a group, use this practice. Silence and reflection. Purpose. Train stable attention and a steady state. Listen without emotional contagion and without advice. In this format, the speaker's nervous system calms down. The listener strengthens presence. Format. One cycle is 7 minutes. Person A speaks for 5 minutes about something real. Person B listens only. Person B keeps a small part of attention on breath and body. No interruptions, no comments. Then, person B reflects for 2 minutes. One sentence about meaning, one sentence about emotion, one gentle clarifying question. Then switch roles and repeat. Rules. No advice, no evaluation, no labels, no but. After validation, pause or use the word and. Use a timer. If the speaker goes silent early, silence is allowed. The listener stays present and connected without pushing. When not to do it. Right after a fight or when both are highly activated. First, do listening on the breath for a couple of minutes, then return. Conversation agreements before a talk. Agree on simple rules before you begin. Speak in turns. No interruptions. No fixing or treating. First understanding, then opinion. No labels. Confidentiality. And at the end, each person chooses one small concrete step that is in their control and has a time. Safety note. If you are being insulted, threatened, or you sense real danger, pause the practice and protect your safety. Set a boundary, postpone the conversation, or leave. Not every situation can be turned around if it has gone too far. That's it for Module 1 homework. If you only do one thing this week, do listening on the breath and use one validating phrase. That alone will change your results fast. This is just the beginning. We will go deeper step by step. You'll get more tools and you'll get more clarity. I believe in you. You got this. And I'll see you in the next lesson.